Good evening, everybody. Tonight I have one of our B2 students who is about to finalize his level, and today he has his final presentation. So, Mateo, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, teacher. Hi, everyone. Hi, teacher. I'm Ken Mateo, and today I'm going to talk about the new ways of communication. Okay? This point, intellectual life is very important and very wide. And I can start talking about the first stage. In the past, the common people invented many ways of communication for the nations. They needed the other nations to communicate, and they were forced to innovate and develop ways in which they could do so each other. And we have an example of communication in this part, the telegraph. The telegraph was used for accurate communication from one place to another through the use of codes such as the Morse code or other types of language of codes. The interaction that technology came to have with humans was immense. Although this was a way of communicate, they could not be able to have conflicts. They thought it could be better to have a good coexist with each other, causing advance to the present day. What is the communication? The communication is a form to express the decisions about yourself or arrive to a conclusion with your part and another part that we can see present in various projects such as intellectuality, Facebook. The Facebook, a Facebook company, one of the biggest businesses in the world. These businesses began in October 23 when a group of friends talked about produce one app and just think that the future is a utopia, that the further is moves away, the closer it gets, and the future is infinite. The man, called Mark Zuckerberg, arrived to the max level with his Meta. Meta, which consists in having an interaction by virtual reality, and the analytics that were present through an investigation. They classified that Facebook became the most used social network in 2021, and also about social networks such as Instagram and WhatsApp, allowing Facebook to have a more power. And start a new project in which it's very innovative and very shocking. And thanks to this project, many businesses can be growing as companies that sustain themselves from digital marketing, or also people who go viral through the social networks, and obtain sponsorship from brands that pay them to promote the company. This can also enter politics because some politicians use social networks to give more information to the nation. For there, we can come to a conclusion. The communication moves nations. And also, I can emphasize the communication is a very, very important today. And a clear example is the good life between countries to reach agreements for the well-being of all their citizens and lead a better lifestyle than before. This is a very important point. People can make their voices heard through a very page, not necessary throughout or through something in a person. No, you can interact with a social network with your web page. No, our internet world is virtual. It's better, but we can also see a negative side. The entry of hackers into security systems of social networks. It's so bad. Hackers are present who break the security of a virtual platform for fun of spying some people. The situation is that as there are positive things, there are also negative things. Mark Zuckerberg decided to change the stereotypes of his platform, and that people can trust that there is a virtual which is full of security, but that does not remove the possibility that in the future hackers will be able to filter into the network. And because of the dangers of hackers, cyber policies were invented. This is very important because the cyber policies can be doing a very important point in this project of social networks. Cyber policies analyze the well-being of the users of an entire communication networks. Well, and if you want to choose the use of platforms, you have to acknowledge you need to be careful to provide a lot of information to unknown people. You know, to unknown people, you can know, don't know. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for, excuse me. Thank you so much, Kevin, for your presentation and your information. See you soon.